Welcome back to Dig Up the Roots, financially speaking. In this space, we just don't talk about money, but we get what is underneath to the root of the matter. Today, we will be talking about the root that is often misunderstood and rarely named, honestly, financial pride. And I want to be upfront with you that this is not about judgment, but this is about awareness. What is financial pride? Financial pride isn't always arrogant. Most of the time, it doesn't look loud or flashy. Financial pride is often shown up as, I'll figure this out. I don't need no help. I don't want anybody to know that I'm really struggling. Or I should already know this. It is a quiet, underlined, really hook that keeps you from actually moving forward and getting to the root. And often is actually a place of control because I am going to control this matter because I don't want nobody to know. It's almost like putting a mask on and you're hiding behind the mask. And many people don't realize that they're operating from pride. They think, oh, I'm just being strong. I could handle this. I got this. Let's talk about where does financial pride come from? Well, financial pride is usually rooted in a place called shame. It can come from growing up where we were struggling or our family was struggling with money, but we were hiding it. Or you were being taught that I don't need no help, I got it. Another way, you could be embarrassed about really what's going on in your finances or really what's going on behind the scenes where you're not really in control of your finances. It could be that you have a lot of pressure being put on you because you need to look a certain way. You have to have a certain stance, and that's not really you, but you're trying to keep up with others. But guess what? Though those things might be true for you, you don't have to stay in that place. You can take off the layers of where you're trying to protect yourself, protect yourself from judgment, shame, disappointment, doubt. When we think about financial pride showing up, sometimes we avoid things. We avoid asking for guidance or refusing accountability. Again, no, I got this. Reminds me of my granddaughter. Could I help you with your shoes? No, I got this. I'm like, okay. Being silent when you're overwhelmed. So you're having these things, you just kind of like stuck. And you feel sometimes like you can't breathe and you need to come up for air. Financial pride keeps you struggling because you really do need help, but you don't want to admit that you need the help. And it isn't about that you're not intelligent enough to just sometimes we need help to balance out where did this really come from? That's the really thing. That's the really thing about getting to the root of the matter, in which we gave the examples where it came from. And we need to get healed from those places that where potentially this financial pride entered in so you can get free. So it's time to look up. It's time to break forth and break out of that block that you might be in, that you don't have to be stuck any longer, that place where you feel that you cannot grow, the place where it isolates you, those places, you don't have to stay in those places. How to overcome financial pride? Well, one thing, we have to be honest with ourselves. Be honest that, yeah, I'm really hurting over here. I really need help with dealing with this situation that I've been holding on to. It's like a part of me. It's like I grew up with this, but how can I let go? I'm ready. So we have to admit that we are ready. That we're ready to not walk in shame and say, yes, this is the reality where I am right now, but this is not my forever place. we have to be a learning. We have to learn, learn how can we get past where we are. Some people need to go to counseling. Let's keep it real. There's some people, different kind of counseling. You have financial counseling, you have, mental, emotional counsel, family counsel. Some of us need that to help get over this place where we feel stuck. And you can do this. That's what I want to share with you today. No matter what this is all looking like, that you can do this. You have the wisdom to do it. You can pick up a book. You can look at YouTube just like you're looking at one today. And guess what? You can start. You got to start with, in a sense, one step at a time. And remember that in your healing process, it doesn't say that you're going to expose or you're going to be exposed to these hard things, but these are real issues that you need to come up and face with so your healing journey can begin. And you don't have to do this alone. Again, you can get help. You can, I say, dig up those roots that are keeping you stuck, that keeping you bound, keeping you in condemnation. It's time to dig up those roots and be free. We are here. We are here to help you. We're here to support you along your financial journey while digging up the roots. If you like this episode, be on the lookout for next week. We have more to come where you can get financially free, emotionally speaking.